Hey guys, it's Max here from GoRV. Now, I spent the last couple of days camped up here in one of my favourite little getaway spots in Victoria on the 90 Mile Beach where I own a little bit of land. I've been camping in this guy right here. It's called the Flynn by OurGen. It's a pod style camper. There's a bed on the inside. There's a fridge, a microwave, some basic facilities, some water, 12 volt power. There's a 210 watt solar panel on the roof. And that's my dog barking. But let me give you a look around. I'll show you my quarters for the last couple of days. Okay, so obviously it's a camper with a rear door entry. In fact, there are two entry doors here at the back. You've got the main door that can lift right up on gas struts, and that's really, really easy to operate. There's even an inbuilt fly screen. But if for whatever reason you don't want to use the main door, you know, it might be 2 in the morning and you need to make a pit stop, there is a smaller access door right here. And that's the one that I've mostly been using because I'm here camping on my own, you know, just me and my dog. So that, for a matter of convenience, has been really, really good. Now, one important thing to note with this camper is that you do need to put your corner stabilizers down, especially the ones at the back. Often enough, if I'm camping just by myself for the night, I probably wouldn't even bother. But with this rig, it is quite important. Now, if you don't at least put the rear corner stabilizers down, as you go to climb in at the back of the van will feel like it wants to tilt upwards. But having said that, that's not completely unusual for a pod style camper. Now, as standard, the Flynn does come with two 59 litre water tanks mounted underneath. Now, the Flynn doesn't have any onboard sink or any other water taps aside from the tap on the A-frame. So in some respects, this is about, you know, back to basics camping. So you'd want to bring along your washing tubs and that sort of thing. But I also think that's part of the beauty of camping with a rig like the Flynn by OurGen RV. You know, it makes us be a little bit more traditional in the way we camp, a little bit more old school. And I personally really, really like that. And the same applies when it comes to your cooking. There's no onboard kitchen or barbecue, but there is scope to add a barbecue, say to the tunnel boot, later on if you wanted to, and that's probably what I would be doing. And you do have a holder on the A-frame to suit a 9 kilo gas cylinder so that you can fire up your barbecue that you've mounted to your tunnel boot. The Flynn sits in the middle of the range of OurGen RV pod campers. So if you do want a barbecue and all the creature comforts right off the bat, you could upgrade to the next level up and go for the OurGen RV Leo. And I also like the fact they've added a roof rack up there. You know, I can see people strapping down a surfboard. The Flynn is framed up in Meranti timber. It's clad with composite aluminium. And of course, we've got some black checker plate protection. And it's all built on top of a 4-inch chassis with 7-leaf suspension. So I don't view this as some sort of hardcore off-roader. Instead, it's more of a weekend getaway vehicle for a couple of people. But I do think there is scope here to really spec it out to make it a pretty special, you know, long-term touring vehicle. But one of the obvious benefits here is the lightweight and the compact size. And even though it is quite a light ball weight, I had no issues on the tow ball with, you know, porpoising up and down. It all sat really nicely. I was quite pleased with how this van towed behind the MUX. And so I've just had a fantastic time with the Flynn. I've been, you know, more comfortable indoors, you know, sleeping on a proper mattress as opposed to, you know, a tent with an airbed. That alone has been a godsend. I've been able to charge my phone thanks to the USB points inside. And overall, I think I can just see the appeal of getting away in something small and something well built like the Flynn by OurGen RV. Well, thanks for watching. It's time for me to pack down, hitch up and hit the road because apparently the people at OurGen RV are expecting this camper back at some point, which I think is a bit of a shame, really.